The shocking news that The Boys has been renewed for Season 5 has made many fans wonder, what does this mean for the possible death of the show's main character, Billy Butcher? At the end of Season 3, we saw that Butcher was terminally ill after using temporary superpowers from Compound V. This made it seem like he might die in Season 4. But now that we know there will be a Season 5, it's looking less likely that Butcher will be killed off right away. Season 4 can't be the end for Billy Butcher. The whole idea behind The Boys is built around Billy Butcher and his mission to take down the corrupt, powerful superheroes abusing their abilities. Butcher is the one driving all the crazy action, violence, and dark humor we see. It would be really hard for the show to continue without Karl Urban, the actor who plays Butcher, as the foul-mouthed leader making things happen. Butcher is basically the face of The Boys at this point. The show's creator, Eric Kripke, and the writers have spent 3 seasons developing Butcher's background story, his motivations, and his heated rivalries, especially his feud with the evil Homelander. Killing Butcher off suddenly in Season 4 would deflate a lot of the energy and excitement. Butcher has always been portrayed as a tough, resourceful survivor who will do whatever it takes to achieve his goals, no matter how extreme. Having him just sadly die from being sick wouldn't fit with how his character is set up as a crude, unstoppable tough guy who constantly defies the odds. The Boys simply wouldn't work without Karl Urban bringing Butcher's rough, uncompromising personality to life as the gritty heart of the show. Butcher's ending in the comics hints at his eventual demise. While Butcher may survive Season 4, the way his story ultimately ends in the comic books suggests he'll likely die eventually in the show too. In the final comic storyline, The Bloody Doors Off, Butcher becomes so obsessed with eliminating all superheroes that he turns into a villain himself. He actually murders his own teammates when they disagree with his evil plot for genocide. In the end, it's Huey who has to kill Butcher by stabbing him with a metal spike to stop his crazy rampage. Butcher grins as he dies, having become a total psychopath by letting his thirst for vengeance against Supes go too far. The comics provide a dark but fitting conclusion to Butcher's character arc as an anti-hero who gets more unhinged and blurred in his morals over time. While the show has changed some storylines from the comics, Butcher's eventual downfall matches the brutally uncompromising tone and cynical themes explored in the original comic version. So, Butcher may not die immediately in Season 4, but it does seem very likely the show is setting up his death somewhere down the line. As his hatred for Supes intensifies and he crosses more ethical lines, at some point he'll go too far and need to be stopped, just like in the comics. Who else could die instead of Butcher in Season 4? Since Butcher appears to be safe for now, fans are wondering which other major character could end up dying in Season 4 to raise the stakes. One character who has been conspicuously missing from a lot of the new season's marketing is Frenchie, the gadget expert and weaponsmith for The Boys. While he's briefly in the Season 4 trailer, Frenchie hasn't received nearly as much promotion as the other main characters like Butcher, Huey, Starlight, and of course, Homelander. His apparent absence could be a clue that the character meets an unfortunate demise to create emotional, hard-hitting moments. Killing off a beloved character like Frenchie would certainly devastate his new romance with Kimiko and deeply impact the whole team dynamic. Since most of the main heroes have luckily survived through 3 seasons, a shocking death like Frenchie's could remind fans that no one is truly safe in the extremely violent Boys universe. The Boys has never shied away from shocking, gut-punching storylines before, so don't be surprised if Season 4 lays the groundwork for Butcher's long-teased tragic downfall over the show's final chapters. The complicated anti-hero can't be allowed to go too far without facing consequences. Butcher's uncontrollable desire for vengeance may keep him alive for now, but it's what will ultimately destroy him too.